What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey, still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seatbelt.
So I hear a lot of people always talking about such and such port doesn't sell well on the Nintendo system. Such and such game flopped on a Nintendo system. And you even start hearing these things from developers and from the publishers alike. But my question is, do these third-party games actually deserve to sell well on these Nintendo home systems? I mean, think about that for a moment. Think about that. We have always people complaining, oh, such and such, we can't compete with Mario, we can't sell as good as this. Oh, Nintendo gamers only want to buy Nintendo related products. That's all you guys want to buy. If it doesn't have Mario in it, you niggas don't want it, right? But think about that for 1 second. Do these third-party games really deserve, do they truly deserve to sell well on Nintendo home systems? Is the same amount of effort put into these games on Nintendo systems as they are put into systems from Sony and Microsoft? Think about that for a second. Do Nintendo third-party exclusives get hyped as much as a third-party exclusive on another system? Do you see commercials for actual third-party Nintendo games? The only Nintendo systems that third parties put true effort into are handheld games. I could pretty much guarantee you that had these publishers and developers actually allocated the same amount of funds, the same amount of dedication, the same amount of advertising budget to the Nintendo versions of their games, these games would sell well. These publishers and developers want these Wii U versions of games to sell well when they're treating them like the redhead stepchild. The development teams on these games are extremely small. The budget on these titles is extremely limited. There's no advertising, but they want to sell 1 million copies? Really? But here's a thought, publishers. If you want Nintendo cross-platform games to sell just as well on Nintendo systems as they do on the others, how about putting the same amount of effort into the Nintendo version? Rocket science, I know.